Hi, welcome to the podcast, The Sales Talk Show. We have started a new series for all the sales professionals, sales managers, sales representatives, business owners who want to scale their business and increase their revenue. My name is Chirag, and I'm the founder of Premium Ticket Coaching, where I help coaches, consultants, and even corporate sales professionals to scale their business from 6 to 7 figures within 90 days, and we work and give them a handhold support. So, this podcast is going to be all about mastering the objection. You know how to handle objections. There are 5 secrets which are coming from the great industry experts, and how these secrets can help you to close more deals. Now, this is something which are really insight. So, if you guys are listening this podcast, maybe you are watching it on YouTube, or if you are listening it on a Spotify, or you are watching it as a training, this is something for you. As a salesperson, these are the 5 common objections which you usually and daily face in your life. Now, if you are a trainer, if you are a coach, if you are a fitness expert, if you are into business coach, if you are a career coach, or if you are a real estate agent, you are into life insurance, you are in any industry, printing industry and different, and so goes on. These are the 5 objections which every salesperson face. And trust me, even I used to face as owning a digital marketing agency, but now I know how to handle these objections and get more deals. So let me share my screen with you guys, and we are going to go ahead with that. So usually the objection number 1, as you guys can see on my screen, when a prospect says, I'm worried this might not work out. Now, why does a prospect say that? Like maybe, he's feeling, and let's say like if as a salesperson, how would I respond? Oh no, it will work for you. We are in this industry for almost 10 years. So we are going to promise you results. We have clients who are getting great results. It won't work now. This thing do not work. Now what, we are going to practice a role play. I'm going to show you an example and we are going to move ahead. So if you're listening to me on a Spotify, I think you guys cannot see my screen, but you guys can listen to me carefully so that, I'm giving you guys a great insights. Let's say when a prospect say, I'm worried this might not work out. Let's say it's Mary. So Mary, what would prevent it from working out if it's working for all the other clients though? Now notice over here, I'm seeding that it's working for other clients. So, and it shows that I have results for my clients. And the prospect say, well, I'm worried that XYZ might not work for maybe me. And now they are going to tell you why it will not work for them. So let's take an example, let's understand through an example. Let's say I'm selling a training program that teaches people how to start an e-commerce business where they can make money. Okay. Now let's say the prospect name is Mary and she says, Chirag, I'm worried this might not work out. Mary, what would prevent it from working out if it's working for all of our other clients? Well, I bought something like this a few years ago and they made all these promises but never came through in the end and I lost a bunch of money. Oh, I totally understand. What type of training program did you actually go through? And Mary says, oh, maybe it was an ABC program with, let's say anybody, let's say Grant Cardone. Let's take an example with all due respect. Now, as other salesperson, what usually they do? Oh, no, don't worry, we have great results. Oh, you are going to get great amount. You won't get what you means you won't be able to achieve the results over there, but we are going to give you the results. Let's say, and every salesperson talk like this. But no, as a salesperson, we have no right to criticize any other salesperson or any other company. So what we are going to say, oh, okay, yeah, I have heard of that. I think I have seen some of their advertisements on Facebook and saw a few testimonials. Were there other people having success using that? Do you see, I'm asking the question from the prospect to know why it didn't work. Well, I read several testimonials when I was looking at it. Okay. So if others were having success, Mary, what do you think held you back from having the same results? Do you see how I'm speaking the concerned tone? Mary is saying, well, I know others were doing well with it, But I just didn't feel that when I had questions I could get a hold of someone who could help me. And at that time I had just a second child and life got really busy. Now you understand, when you are asking the right questions as a salesperson, what our duty is to ask the right questions from them. And she opened up. She's saying that she didn't get results because one insight I had, she didn't get a one-to-one, like she wanted a personal handhold approach. And second one, she had a baby that time. Now how I'm going to address her? Okay, Mary, so they were not really giving you the hand-on help. So the hand-on help is the most important to you then? Yes, for sure. See, she has told me that she needs hand-on help. And now it also comes to my mind that yes, where she lacks and what she actually wants from my program if she's going to buy. So Mary, you also mentioned that, see my gestures. So Mary, you also mentioned that at the same time you had your second child and life got too busy. So why look at changing your situation now? Because I'm assuming if you are still busy, so why now rather than just pushing this down the road like unsuccessful people would? Oh no, we have to do something now. It's not gotten to at that point, which means now she's free. And this only happened when I just opened up, when I asked for right questions, more questions. As a salespeople, that's what we have to do. We always say one thing in sales: oh, there are rejections. That's a bullshit. Post COVID, the market is changed. The consumer behavior is changed. If you don't have a great sales ability, you're not going to succeed. It's never there are rejections. It's always you lack sales ability. And that's what we teach in premium ticket coaching. So let's come to second objection. And these are the very common objections that what salespeople get every single day, and they lose a lot of deals. But if you follow the same script, you're not going to do that anymore. I challenge you. So you have heard about it when a prospect say, oh, we already use vendor X, why should we go with you? Of course, when in B2B companies and, the clients say that, yes, already we are having we are a supplier who is giving us the services or you are buying from. So why should we go with you? And I don't know whether you guys have noticed this or not. This objection usually comes at the beginning of the sales call, especially cold calling, when you are doing cold calling and they straight away say that. So let's role play. So prospect say, let's say Mary says, why should we go with you? We already have a company who does that for us. And now don't do like other salespeople. Oh no, we are different from the other team. We have a lot of team, we have handhold support, we do a lot of things, and we promise results. Our clients are making millions of dollars. They don't give a damn. They're not going to leave their old vendor if you don't open up with them. Well, Mary, I'm not sure that you should do that yet. Pause for 2 seconds. We would have to understand more about your currently using an XYZ area compared to where you want to be to see what that gap looks like. See my gestures. Where is she currently, where she want to be, and what the gap looks like. Just to see if we could even help, because you might be better off staying with who you already have. Are you with me on that? You see the concern? Are you with me on that? A curiosity I'm bringing. And this will open up her mind. And it will immediately let her guard down. She would feel like no prospect or no salesperson has ever told her like the way I'm asking. And now she knows that he's asking my current situation. And then she's going to open. And you know what she's going to say? Because now there is a trust factor. She would say, yeah, that makes sense. And now my question would be, so Mary, can you just walk me through what you are currently looking or what you are currently using? Blah, blah, blah. That. And I'm telling you, over here you have actually closed the deal. She's with you now. Now she doesn't care if she has a vendor or not. She's interested in you, in your product, in buying your services. You're liking? I hope you guys are. So let's go to the third objection. I'm so busy. Can you just send me a quote or proposal? Now, how many times you guys have seen, like as a salespeople, when a customer asks me, oh, send me a quotation, send me a proposal, send me this, send me that, and they never get back to us. It happened with me plenty times when I was practicing old sales method. I have sent 50s of proposals and I never get back to them. They never buy from me because I never knew how to do, further. So let's take another example. It always happens in the beginning of a call. The client always asks, oh, so just send me a proposal. I'm a little bit busy. So let's role play. Mary is saying, Chirag, can you just send me a quote? Oh, yes, that's not a problem, Mary. What is it that you are hoping to see from the quote? Ask away straight away from the client. What do you want from the quote? Well, I'm just trying to see if we have the budget for your program or services. Now see, she has come to the budget part straight away. Okay, I understand. It might make sense before I send a quote if I understood a little bit more, before I send a quote, Mary. So if I understood a little bit more who you are using for this situation, just to see if I could even help you in the very first place, because maybe you don't even need me. And this will give her a shock in her mind. It will surprise her. Like a salesperson is saying, maybe you don't need me. Now she knows there is no sales resistance and she's going to open up to you. Or you can even say, oh Mary, I will get to work on putting together a quote for you if you like. Now, let's assume for a minute that we get you the quote and we were able to meet your needs to solve the problem. We were able to meet your needs to solve the problem that you mentioned to me. What do you see are the next step? And over here, why I use this word? So if a prospect cannot give you answer over here about his or her need, then it means the prospect is just wasting your time. They are just ghosting you. They are just fishing for information. Nothing else. They are not going to buy. So better do not waste your time and move to another client. But if they are not, they are going to open up to you and they are going to book a call. Now let's come to another objection. I hope you guys are getting a lot of insight. Just have some notes and go ahead. So now we comes to another objection. Objection number 4. And this objection even I face daily. Daily I just face this objection. So I'm just so busy when a prospect say, oh Chirag, I'm so busy. Can you just call me back? And as a salesperson, what would I say? Oh yeah, I'll call you back 9 p.m. on Saturday, Eastern time. Is that be okay for you? Oh yes. And usually they don't answer your call. You keep on calling and they are not going to get back to you. They are not going to pick your phone. Trust me, they are not. So rather, let's role play. Let's say Mary says, can you call me back? I'm too busy right now. No, that's not a problem, Mary. What I can do, if it helps you, is give you my number and you have to call me back later today to see if I would be available. Would that help? So my number is this. What's your time frame on getting back to me today, just to see if I would be even available for you? Do you see? It makes it appears that you are busy with clients, that you are not a needy salesperson who is just pushing and who wants a sale. You don't need them. In fact, you are doing a favor by calling back, as they have problems and you have the solution to that problem. And they will start viewing you as the more expert whose time is valuable. Because usually salesperson say, oh okay, I'll call you. No. It's mine. Or you can even try something, else, like, I'll just go back. I just tell you, even day before yesterday, one of my real estate client, so he told me, so Chirag, can we schedule the call next week, please? And see my reply. Well, possibly it might be harder to randomly get a hold of me with my schedule and a new product launch next week. What I can do though, if you have your calendar link, I could pull out of mine. You can book a specific time with me. That way, neither you have to chase me down nor vice versa. Would that be appropriate? And he replied, let me know your time and date, Chirag. Let's make it Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. You see, never show your prospect anymore that you are somebody who's just a salesperson who is free. No. And if you just do this way, trust me, you are going to make more sales. Now we are coming to the last objection, and I know you guys are waiting for this objection. Now this objection is something, my favorite, everybody's favorite. When a prospect say, oh, we don't have money for this. So who want to learn what to say? That time, we don't have money for this. I don't know what's happening with my word file. I don't know what is it. Okay, we'll check later. We don't have money for this. So now let's see. Mary say, Chirag, we like your product, we like your services, we like you, but at this time, we just can't afford it. Oh, that's not a problem, Mary. Tell me, if you did have the money, funding, would this be something that would work for you? And in most of the case, they'll say, yes, of course. See, tell me, I'm taking a pause. Tell me, Mary, if you did have the money or funding, would this be something that would work for you? If she say no, it means there is some problem with your repo building. You have not addressed her problems and solution. That's what we teach in our training program, advanced training program, premium ticket coaching. We teach you step by step. And she would say, yeah, for sure. So why do you feel it though? Well, because of this, we just don't have money for it. I can appreciate that money might be an issue for you. How do you think we can resolve that, where you can find the money so that you can achieve what she has already told me? As a sales person, my first duty is to address her problem, find her problems, what causing that problem. I told you guys earlier, what is the current situation and where they want to be. And what is the gap where I can put and how I can take them. Her current situation and where she wants to be. So I'm just trying to ask, what would be a funding or money she can just get it. Like many times, when we ask this question or you ask this question, they will say maybe, okay, yes, they have an access to a credit card, or maybe they can borrow money from a friend, or they can take a loan, or they can do anything. They can ask their boss to give them some money. So, they have the access. Let me give you an example. Let's say if you sell health coaching or supplements. So how you're going to ask? So Mary, what other avenues do you have to find the funding to be able to lose 90 pounds? So like you mentioned, you can be able to watch your grandkids grow up. Now when did she told me? She told me at earlier stage that yes, this is where she want to be. She want her grandkids to grow. So for that, she has to take care of her health. Now these questions you have to ask them. That's what we teach in our training program. How to ask such questions. Let's say for real estate. So Mary, what other avenues do you have to find the funding to use as a down payment so you can get your time in, so you can get your family into a safer neighborhood? Like I have a lead services or marketing companies, like how I do. So Mary, what other avenues do you have to find the funding to start getting a higher quality of leads so your sales people can make more sales for you? That's it. So try these objections. These are the 5 secret objections that I have told you. And trust me, if you do it right, you are going to get more deals, more sales, more closing. And if you want to learn, you can join our program, Premium Ticket Coaching. Go to premiumticketcoaching.com, book a strategy call with us, and we'll see how we can increase your revenue and take your business to another level while implementing all these strategies. And it's nothing. We first of all are going to review your business, and we are going to see whether we can help you or not. Now see, I'm using the formula with you guys, and that's really important. So with all the corporates, we help you with the objection handling, with more sales closing, with booking appointments, getting leads, closing deals, everything. So stay tuned and wait for the next episode. Cheers.